Hi, I'm Patricia Daley, the CEO and lead instructional designer of PGD Instructional Design Consultancy, the company that was approved to design the hypermedia lesson that will present a better way for the ensigns of SWASDOC to memorize sections of the threat matrix. The instruction created for use by officers at the Surface Warfare Officers School Division Officers Course, also called SWASDOC, to independently and individually memorize assigned sections of the threat matrix will be a hypermedia lesson that will be accessed via the web. The instructional material will be self-instructional, individualized computer-based materials that do not require the intervention of an instructor. It will consist of a set of tutorial-like instructions that will assist the ensigns to memorize the content of the TM in a more efficient and effective manner within a 6-month period. It will contain hyperlinks to access the contents of the lessons. By clicking on the hyperlinks, the related contents will be displayed on the screen using Camtasia. The contents will be presented in the form of audio, text, motion, video, still images, line drawings, and tables. There will be a hyperlink for access to the demo version of the Combat Fleet's 2005 to 2006 Laserdisc that contains information on the naval fleets of more than 30 countries of the world. There will be an assessment in the form of simple quizzes and the more complex tests after the presentation of each segment of the content. The presentations will be viewed on an Insignia color monitor / TV screen and stored on a black Dell Optiplex 745 that is utilizing Windows 7 operating system. The final product will be compatible with all platforms at SWAS. The proposed instructional strategies will be superior to the ensign's current strategy of flashcards. The Threat Matrix Memorization Solution will be designed using instructional strategies that present the contents of the TM in a theoretical and practical way that alleviate the cognitive pressure that the current instructional strategies are placing on the ensigns of the SWASDOC. The primary model that will be employed in the design process is the Dick and Carey model of instruction. The lead instructional designer possesses high-quality professional experience that she garnered through years of teaching at the K-12 and higher education levels. She has acquired the understanding of instructional design through graduate level courses such as Theories of Learning, Instructional Design, Advanced Applications in Instructional Technology and Distance Education, and Managing and Evaluating Instructional Technology and Distance Education. These are graduate level courses that the IED has taken at the Nova Southeastern University in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, towards the completion of the Doctor of Education degree in Instructional Design and Distance Education. John Sweller, a well-known educational psychologist in the 1980s, developed the cognitive load theory. Its tenet is that humans' working memory is limited, and if it is overtaxed, learning will not take place. Millers believe that most humans are only capable of processing between 5 to 9 pieces of information, parallel Swellers. The contents of the threat matrix are highly interactive and interrelated, and this will result in cognitive overload for the ensigns, which will minimize their chance of successfully completing the objective test that the personnel at SWASDOC will administer. The contents of the TM that the ensigns are supposed to master are classified at the lower level of Bloom's taxonomy, that is, knowledge and comprehension level. Consequently, The materials will be designed to integrate this fact. The aforementioned theories and perspective, as well as the general system theory, adult learning, and information processing are integral to the formation of an appropriate solution to the needs of the ensigns. The design team takes pride in ensuring that the solutions offered to the clients are appropriate for the problem. We will identify the instructional goals of the ensign and then perform thorough analysis of skills, knowledge, and attitudes of the end users, as suggested by Dick and Carey, 2009. The design team regards the general system theory as significant to the success of our business, and as a result, we will ensure that it is integrated in the design process. Morrison, Ross, Kalman, and Kemp, 2011, explained the relevance of conducting a need assessment prior to the designing of any form of instructional material. Consequently, the design team will thoroughly analyze the needs of the ensigns to ensure that the most appropriate outcome is delivered. Performance objectives will be carefully constructed to guarantee the best solution to the needs of the ensigns. Continuous evaluation and revision will be utilized in an attempt to provide the officers with the most effective and efficient strategies to successfully memorize the portions of the threat matrix that are required to pass the objective test successfully.